I want you to take a moment to speak straight to your heart, friend, because if you're here listening, it means you're already carrying a heavy weight. It means you're tired of feeling trapped by debt, tired of watching the bills piled up, tired of wondering if you'll ever get ahead. And I want you to know, friend, I see you, I understand you, and there is a real hope for you here. This Thanksgiving season, while everyone talks about gratitude, I want you to have something to truly be thankful for. I want you to be able to look back and say, that was the moment I finally took my first step. That was when everything started to change. And that's why I'm so excited to share that my debt-free budgeting course is now available at a special Thanksgiving sale. This isn't just another online course. This is a step-by-step system that has helped real families break free from the chaos, the stress, and the fear around money. It gives you clarity, it gives you control, and it gives you peace. Just imagine giving yourself the gift of finally understanding where your money is going. Finally having a plan that works. Friend, finally seeing progress on your debt instead of feeling defeated by it. Just imagine walking into the new year with confidence, not panic, with direction and not confusion, with hope. And the most beautiful part, because friend, you deserve this. You deserve to feel steady, secure, and supported. You deserve to stop striving, surviving, and start breathing again. So, if you're ready to crush your debt instead of letting it crush you, this is your moment. Go to dianagalas.com/course. This is my website at dianagalas.com/course and sign up while the Thanksgiving sale is still live. I'm encouraging you to do this for yourself, for your future, and for your family. Let this be the first step you look back on and say, I'm so thankful I did that. Welcome to the Simple Money Systems. This is the go-to podcast for exceptional women who are eager to pay off their debt and live a fearless, meaningful life with confidence and joy. Hi, Diana Gallas here. I am a mom to a special needs child, a caregiver to a loved one, and the host of this show for you, who is determined to break free from debt without sacrificing what you value most. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will, results that are undeniable, like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket, this podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up those sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom land with confidence. Okay. I know people say this all the time, trying to smooth things out and make it new normal. It's like trying to fit a square box into a round hole. It just doesn't make any sense. But seriously, what you're supposed to do about your money. Friend, you've got 5 credit cards, student loans, 2 car loans. You're renting and can't even get approved for a mortgage. How are you ever supposed to get ahead? And I see you right there. Here's what really gets you. You face two huge problems every time. You even try to pay off your debt, right? And the first problem here is the moment you start paying off one credit card, the other debts stay the same or get bigger because of interest. It's like the balance keeps growing no matter what you do. You're paying, but you're not winning. You're just spinning your wheels. Now, here's the second problem. Friend, you cannot see yourselves being debt-free in the near future. Not next year, not in 5 years, not even in 10. And that's the part that crushes you. It feels like you're stuck with this debt for the rest of your lives. And what's the point of trying if it doesn't change anything? Is this your situation? Like the stress is sitting right there and it follows every step of your way. And I'm not talking about all the stress-related health issues. And look, you're not lazy. You both work, your husband, your spouse, and you. You both have degrees. You drive decent cars. On paper, you make good money. But you still feel trapped, completely trapped. And it makes life feel so hopeless sometimes, isn't it? Your dreams die before they even get a chance. All because you're staring at your bank statement thinking, there is no way out. And you may look over at your kids playing on the floor. Maybe you're dreaming of having kids. Maybe you have a child who needs more of you, more of attention, more care. And yes, with kids, you can imagine how much harder it feels. It's just not right. Friend, when kids are viewed as another burden, another financial load, yes, of course, kids are our responsibility, but out of love, out of blessing, because you want to give them a good life. But how do you do that when you're drowning in bills? This is what actually I heard from one mom who was desperate, on the verge of burnout. And this is what she told me. Diana, this is the thing. This is why I struggle when you talk about simple money systems. It sounds nice. It sounds pretty, but how is it simple when you can't get off this hamster wheel society puts us on? My dear Lila, my friend, you did everything you've been told to do. Got good grades, earned a degree, landed a good job, got married, bought a car because you needed to get to work, have kids, and then of course, buy a bed to sleep on and a couch to sit on after a long day, right? But every one of those things comes with a big price tag. Another payment, another loan, another bill. And then she said to me, so yeah, to someone who doesn't know what you're living through, your podcast might sound like a fairy tale, but this, and she pointed to a stack of bills. And this is the reality for so many of you today. This heartbreaking, this feeling that you're doing everything right and still can't get out. And you're at the point that you're not looking for a miracle. You're just looking for a way out of the pain, a way to breathe again. And yes, my dear friend, I really do understand what you're going through. I've been in that place where the fear feels so heavy, it's hard to even think straight. That moment when the rent or housing payment is due and you open your bank account and the money you worked so hard for just isn't there. It hits you like a wave. Suddenly, everything around you feels meaningless. You feel hopeless, defeated, even sick to your stomach because the stress is so deep you can feel it in your body. And you're right, it's not fair. It should not be this way. No family should feel like they're drowning every single month. No one should feel ashamed for working hard and still struggling. And I want you to hear this clearly. Friend, there is a way out, even if you can't see it yet. But before we go there, I want you to breathe with me for just a moment, because right now, even in this messy, overwhelming moment, something important is happening. Friend, you're asking for help. You're ready for a change. And that means you're already taking your first step forward. So, cheer up. Just a little bit. Not because everything is magically fixed, but because you're no longer stuck in the dark alone. Right now, I'm going to do a tiny coaching session with you, the same kind of clarity I give in my full program. First, hear me when I say this. If you bring money home, even a small amount, I can help you. Yes. It doesn't matter if it's not as much as you wish it was. It doesn't matter if you feel behind or overwhelmed. What matters is that you're earning something, because that means we have a starting point. And from a starting point, there is always a path forward. Second, I want you to understand how powerful this moment is. Most people stay stuck for years because they're too scared, too ashamed, or too tired to reach out. But you, friend, you're at the point where you know you can't keep living like this. And that means you're ready. You're ready to take action, ready to learn, ready to change your money story. And I promise you this, not from theory, but from real experience with real families. Breakthrough is possible. Debt can be organized. Stress can be reduced. Your money can finally start working for you instead of against you. And little by little, hope can return. You're not broken. You're not failing. You're simply standing at the beginning of a new path, a path where you won't walk alone. And I'll guide you step by step. So here's what I want you to do this week, my friend. Just one evening, 1 hour, and yes, I want you to turn the TV off for this. Give yourself this a little window of peace. Grab a notebook, nothing fancy, just something to write in. Alright? And here's where at step 1. I want you to write down all your income. No bank statements yet, okay? Just think about every source of money you bring in each month. Your job, your side work, anything. And then estimate if you need to. Add it all together, okay? You should end up with one big, beautiful number, okay? Your monthly income. This is your beautiful number because it shows what you're working with. Next, write down all your monthly bills. On the next page, list everything you pay once a month. Your rent or housing payment, your utilities, phone, insurance bill, subscriptions, any fixed monthly payment. All right? And add those up too. This is your second beautiful number. All right? Yes, it is. Now, the next step, write down your daily or weekly spending. I want you to think about the things you buy throughout the week. Gas for your car, groceries, school supplies, coffee runs, quick store tips. Estimate your average spending for 1 month. Add the total. This is your third beautiful number. Now, in this step, do a simple subtraction. Take your total income, then subtract. First, your monthly bills, and second, your weekly, daily spending. And look at the number that you got. This is not the real truth yet. This is just what you think is happening. But how do you feel saying this so far? Because writing things down is the first step to becoming aware, and this awareness creates power. Because by putting your life on paper, your income, your bills, your spending, you're building the foundation for real change. All right, now to the next step. I want you to look at your actual bank statements, all right? If this part feels overwhelming, that's okay. Take a break and continue the next day. On a new page, write down the same 3 numbers, but this time from your real bank statements, okay? Your actual income, then your actual monthly bills, and your actual daily purchases. Yes. And now compare them to the numbers you wrote yesterday. This is where everything starts to click. This is where clarity begins. All right. Now create space for your debt payments. Okay? I want you to take a separate piece of paper and make a list of all your debts. Your credit cards, car loans, student loans, store cards, any money you owe. Okay? And next to each one, write the minimum monthly payment and the total balance that you owe. And the next step, look at the smallest balance, the debt you can pay off the fastest. This becomes your focus debt, okay? Yes, we have names for debts, and this one is your focus debt. Now, here's the plan. Pay double payments on that one smallest debt each month, okay? At the same time, don't forget your all other debts, okay? Just keep paying minimum amounts on all the other debts. Because I want you to concentrate on one debt at a time while keeping up with the other debt, okay? This keeps you from feeling overwhelmed, and it helps you see progress fast. When that first debt is paid off, move to the next smallest, and so on. This is how the ball starts rolling. All right, now the final step. Friends, I want you to celebrate the clarity you just created. Okay, yes, we celebrate everything, You celebrate small progress, small steps, because these are your wins when you celebrate them. By taking these simple steps, what we are celebrating here, you've created awareness. Next, you've found your real numbers. You've chosen your starting point. You've given yourself a plan. And most of all, you've taken your power back. Friend, this is how the breakthrough begins. This is how the overwhelm starts to fade and the hope comes in. With clarity, with direction, with confidence in yourself. And you're not stuck. You are starting. And you are doing so much better than you think. Let's summarize today's teaching about 7 steps to organize your debt payoff. A simple family finances plan for multiple credit cards and loans. Step 1. Write down all your income. Step 2. Write down all your monthly bills that you pay once a month. Step 3. Write down your daily or weekly spending. The next step, step 4. Do a simple subtraction. Come up with your net income after your bills and your daily purchases. Then step 5. Look at your actual bank statements, okay? And repeat the steps from 1 to 4 with your bank statements. Because you wouldn't know your actual income, your actual monthly bills, and your actual daily purchases. Okay. The step 6. Create your debt payment schedule. And step 7. I want you to celebrate your tiny wins. Alright, now, if today's topic, friend, if it resonated with you, if you found it relatable, engaging, or even eye-opening, I would truly appreciate it if you took a moment to leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Because, friend, your feedback helps this show reach more people who are feeling lost or stressed about their finances. People who need hope just like you did. And if this episode answered one of your money questions or brought clarity to something you've been struggling with, let me know that in your review too. I love to hearing from you. And if you have your own money question, big or small, send it in. I may feature it right here in the next episode. Your questions help guide the conversations that matter most. And also, if you know someone who would benefit from today's message, please share this episode with them as well. And don't forget to follow the show so you never miss a new conversation full of support, clarity, and real steps toward financial peace. And before we close, I want to remind you of something very special happening right now during this Thanksgiving season. My debt-free budgeting course plus a 1-hour personal coaching session with me is available for half off at the checkout. This offer is only available during the Thanksgiving sale, so take advantage of it while it's here. You can sign up at dianagales.com/course or right below this episode in the show notes links. And gift yourself with clarity and confidence you've been looking for. And I'll leave you with this uplifting reminder. The moment you choose to take one small step forward, the rest of your life begins to open. I am proud of you for showing up today, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning into the Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful, and I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving a path of precious gems for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Take a good care of yourself, and I meet you right back here at the Simple Money Systems, where your financial freedom journey begins.